Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore English vocabulary one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and today's word is environmental. Environmental is an adjective, and it means relating to the natural world and the impact of human activity on its condition. It's a B1 level word, so perfect for intermediate English learners. Basically, it's about nature and our surroundings. We use it to talk about things connected to the environment, like pollution, conservation, and climate change. For example, we might say, the government is introducing new environmental regulations. This means the government is making new rules to protect nature. So, let's delve deeper. What are some words that have similar meanings to environmental? Let's explore some synonyms. A good synonym for environmental is ecological. You could say, the project aims to have an ecological impact. Another synonym is green. For instance, the company is committed to green practices. Another one is conservationist. He is a conservationist activist. Yet another one is natural. Like, the natural world is in danger. We could also use the word earthly in some contexts, although it's not a perfect match. For example, they care about earthly matters. Now, let's look at the other side of the coin. What are some antonyms for environmental? These are words with opposite meanings. Well, a direct antonym is hard to find since environmental is quite specific, but we can consider words that imply a lack of concern for the environment. A word that suggests a lack of environmental consciousness could be non-environmental. The effects of the non-environmental practices were horrible. Another possible antonym, depending on the context, could be industrial. For example, while environmental regulations protect nature, industrial processes often have a negative impact. The city suffered from heavy industrial pollution. We could also think of artificial as an antonym, since environmental usually refers to the natural world. The artificial landscape lacked the beauty of a natural environmental. Or perhaps we can use synthetic. For example, the building made an effect because of its synthetic materials. Another one is unnatural. The factory was accused of unnatural emissions. So, how do we use environmental in everyday life? You might hear someone say, I'm trying to be more environmental by recycling. This means they are making an effort to protect the environment by recycling. You might also hear about environmental awareness, which means understanding the importance of protecting the environment. For instance, schools often promote environmental awareness among students. Or you might hear about an environmental impact assessment, which is a study to determine the effect of a project on the environment. This is often required before a new building or factory can be built. You can use the word environmental in many sentences and phrases. Here are a few more examples. The environmental group organized a cleanup of the local park. This shows an active effort to protect nature. The environmental damage from the oil spill was devastating. This highlights the negative consequences of pollution. We need to find environmental solutions to reduce climate change. This emphasizes the need for action. She is an environmental scientist studying the effects of pollution on wildlife. This describes a profession related to environmental protection. The company boasts about its environmental credentials. This highlights the company's green efforts. So, to recap, environmental is an adjective relating to the natural world and the impact of human activity on it. We explored synonyms like ecological, green, conservationist, natural, and earthly, and antonyms like non-environmental, industrial, artificial, synthetic, and unnatural. We also looked at how environmental is used in everyday conversations and in common expressions. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word. Now, before you go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, and it really makes a difference. And now, a little challenge for you. I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word environmental and share it as a comment below this episode. I'm really excited to see what you come up with. Keep learning, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next episode of Hello Word.